top 5 worst businesses in GTA 5 Online. Starting with the small businesses they've added recently, pizza and taxi business. You guys can go run a taxi business, picking people up and dropping them off for a measly amount of money. It is definitely not worth your time, and running the pizza shop as well is just one of the worst ways to make money in the game, in my opinion. It's just really bad and takes way too much time. Now, if you guys enjoy this, by all means do it, but when it comes to making money, this absolutely sucks. Even at 2 times money, it's really not worth your time. When it comes to the worst business, we have the Hangar. The Hangar is not a good business for solo players, as you can only really collect 1 crate at a time, and this takes way too long. And relative to the other businesses where you're collecting crates, this is definitely not the best way to make money. It does not pay out that well. Even with the recent buffs they've made to the business, it's only really worthwhile when it's 2 times money, and even then it's still not going to be optimal for making money, which kind of makes this business suck. The one thing I do have to say for it that makes it okay and doesn't put it at the top of my list for worst businesses is it offers personal aircraft storage, so you guys can upgrade the storages on your aircraft and stuff. So I don't want to dog on the Hangar too much, but overall for money making methods and enjoyment, this is definitely very low on the list. The 5th worst business in my opinion is the mobile operations center. Now this allows you to do all kinds of things and run certain missions. Problem with this is it absolutely collects dust. I do not use it. It is completely useless to me, and I don't understand why anyone's still buying it other than maybe doing glitches or something like that. There's literally no reason to use it. The Avenger supersedes it by a long shot. It does everything that the MOC can do and more. The only reason this was purchased back in the day was to unlock your Mark 1 oppressor, which is now useless as the Mark II oppressor is the most used vehicle. The missions that are available through the MOC do not pay well at all, even at 2 times money. Unless you're trying to do like the joggers glitch, stay away from the MOC, as it is one of the worst businesses in the game. Now this 3rd one, I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me, but the Cayo Perico heist, or the Kosatka. It is one of the worst businesses in the game. And hear me out on this one. It's probably the most grinded and overplayed thing in GTA 5 Online, and killed the game for a lot of players because it just wore out GTA 5 so quickly, only because it was such a good money making method. It was way better than any other way to make money in the game, and that made it really the only thing that was worthwhile doing. And because of this, they played it over and over and over and over again till they got burnt out and they left to play other games because there was no reason to do anything. Also, they could make money so fast that they'd have all the things they wanted in a fraction of the time it took old players to get to the same point. I must say Rockstar did try to alleviate this, but it was a little too late, and it's still one of the best money making methods to this day. But with it being so overused over the last few years, this is probably one of the worst ways to make money for most GTA 5 players, as they will get burnt out and quit the game very fast. The next worst business in GTA 5 Online is the Bounty Office. Now the Bounty Office is pretty much payphone hits reskinned as an entire business, which is absolutely horrendous. This business was probably one of the most disappointing updates on GTA 5 Online we've gotten in a long time. It lacked a lot of content, and it was not competitive in its payouts, and it was pretty much something we already had, as I mentioned before, with the payphone hits. It was just a complete disappointment. Overall, I was very disappointed with this business, and I know most of the community was as well. Even with the agents making passive income, it just doesn't seem like a good business, and I don't see anyone using it to make money or enjoy the game on a day-to-day basis. And coming in at number 1 for worst businesses in the game, and this is probably the most hated business in GTA 5 Online, and that is the Forged Documents. The Forged Documents Motorcycle Club business is terrible. It is probably one of the worst businesses GTA has ever come out with. Mind you, at the time it was the cheapest business to get started into the Motorcycle Club suite, but it's just still bad, and they never really made any true updates to it. The income is the lowest of the low. You'd honestly be better doing Headhunter and waiting for the cooldowns. It's so bad. Even at 2 times money, it's just not worth your time, and it's probably the most untouched business in the game. Even for your nightclub, the Forged Documents does not bring in enough money to make it worthwhile. And it still allows you to get raided when you're registered as a motorcycle president. Between the negative of being able to be rated as a motorcycle club president, the low income for your nightclub, and the low income for the business itself, this is probably the worst business in the game. If you guys disagree, let me know in the comment section below what you think are the worst businesses in the game. I'm always interested to hear what other players are thinking. Sometimes I forget about some of these businesses. They've added so much over the years that some of them get overlooked. If you liked the video, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.